Welcome back to episode 61 of the Shy Sports Weekly podcast. Fun show coming your way, folks. But first, Kyle, how are we doing? Happy birthday, Kyle.
Happy birthday to you, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Another year older, another year wiser.
1 day late and $1 short.
Yeah, seriously. I was thinking about this question kind of yesterday in the past couple of days. On your birthday, now that we're old. We're older. We're not old, we're older. Do you get sad on your birthday? Are you happy on your birthday? What emotions are going through your mind? Because there's people who are like, oh, I hate my birthday. But to be honest, I almost think it's a minor miracle that I made it like I'm living.
Yeah.
I definitely don't get sad yet. I mean, we're not quite 30 yet. It's kind of nice to just hear from people you don't talk to all the time.
Yeah, like I don't know. It wasn't like anything. I turned 28. It's not anything.
I'm pretty
crazy.
indifferent about my birthday. Take it or leave it, really.
Okay, let's think. Key birthdays: 18, you can buy cigarettes and porn. 21, booze. I guess 18, you can vote too. 21, booze.
Nobody cares about that though.
Yeah, that's definitely third behind cigarettes and porn.
28, you're definitely allowed to start complaining about body aches.
What age can you rent a car? Is it 25 or 26?
25.
You can rent it before 25. There's just a large upcharge for not being 25.
And
This
then
guy's been reading up on his rental car rules.
It happened to me, dude. It was like
on his coverage by switching to Geico.
It was a month before my 25th birthday, and I got hit with all these fucking crazy ass fees.
And then 26, you're off your parents' insurance.
Yep.
And then
you're in your late 20s.
And then 65, you retire. That's it. Like,
my question for you is, how does it feel to be like one of the youngest guys in the class? Like, did you get your ass kicked all the time and get wedgies and stuff because you're such a loser?
Because you're such a little pussy bitch, dude.
Because you're a pussy ass bitch. And I fucking hate you. But how's that feel?
How many swirlies have you gotten in your lifetime? And tell me it's over 5.
You know, it's when we were, I think the biggest, or like probably the time you notice it the most is when everybody's 21 and you're not. And it's
yes.
I'm using a fake ID for like literally like a year or 2 years, and everybody's 21. I'm like, that is
tough.
It's the worst. But now it's kind of the best. Like, you guys are old as fuck. You're 3 months
older. You'll probably notice it when we're like 80 and everyone's dead and you're not.
And I'm 79 in 9 months.
When I'm 29 and I'm dead.
When Tom's dead.
We're doing On This Days. We need an On This Day, August 8th, 1994.
Oh, that's crazy. I looked this up yesterday. Never in my life have I looked up what the Cubs did on my birthday, but I did yesterday. They lost. they blew a 4-1 lead. Dan Plesac got the loss
in dramatic fashion.
Yeah, in the 8th inning, they gave up, I think, 3 runs. They lost the 5-4 to the Giants at Wrigley. But I didn't know. I didn't know I was born on a Monday, and yesterday was Monday.
You should have had one of your parents on to talk about On This Day in 1994.
My dad would know. He probably had money on the game.
No, I'm talking about like the labor room.
Oh, I'm not gonna walk straight for a week. Look at the size of my head.
Labor room, aka the war room.
I got a dome piece and a half.
Why don't you at least enlighten us with all the common Chicago sports or Chicago related things that happened on your birthday?
Specifically on August 8th, Anthony Rizzo was born. Me and Big Riz. So that's definitely Chicago related, though he was born in Florida. The year before that, the first night game at Wrigley. How about that? I was just
two monumental Chicago Cubs.
And then there's me. One time I had a panic attack in the bleacher bathroom.
One of my favorite ones that I probably knew this but found out or was reminded of recently is the Dave Matthews Band tour bus just dumping shit all over.
Yeah, that one's crazy. I forgot about that one. I didn't know it was on my birthday. I knew that happened.
People don't talk about that enough, I don't think.
No, that's
really fucked up.
What was the fluid ounces of shit that they dumped in the Chicago River?
I want to know like what the settlement.
A lot.
Was. Like those people had to have gotten something, right?
Millions, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wait, so was it like directly on people?
It's like one of those architecture tour boats with no roof, and then you're just going under a bridge and just get whacked with a shower of shit.
Just get facialed with Dave Matthews Band shit, dude.
Hope they had their umbrellas out.
Okay, here. So obviously that sucks. I mean, you're literally getting shit poured on
I know
you.
where you're going with this.
But at the same time, do you almost wish that happened to you?
It's like winning the lottery.
I mean, they probably got so much money.
Right. Depending on
you said you had Google open. That's how much money did they get?
Yeah, we need to find out.
Or how much, dude?
Here, before while he's looking, how much would it take for you to say, yeah, that's worth it?
See, that's a loaded question. There's different factors in there.
That's a complicated question.
Sorry, let me take a miralax. The first thing I went to was like, am I down in betting? Do I owe my bookie? What time of the month is it? Is rent due sometime? But that should even.
I mean, you're getting really low, like baseline level stuff.
Like $60. No, I don't know. Probably. Oh God. See, even if you said like $10,000 cash, I'd be like, no.
Yeah, I don't even want to say a number because I just don't want to lowball myself and then find out that these people settled on like $1 million each.
I'd probably do it for $1 million.
I definitely would.
But so I mean, think of what they had to do. They literally had shit poured on them. Obviously weren't expecting it, and then had to like walk through the city in the middle of August, probably when it was steaming hot. Just terrible.
You're never gonna believe this, but I'm having a hard time finding it, dude.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Par for the course. I think maybe you just jump in.
Oh, here. $300,000 in settlements. That cannot be right. This incident led to more than $300,000 in settlements, donations, and fines.
Yeah,
donations.
That could be right.
What was it? What was there, like one person on the boat?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, 300 grand is not enough to get covered in Dave Matthews shit.
All right, how about this? What if it was you were trying to get 1,000 or 1,000, $1 million, but they were like, here, we'll give you 300,000 and then you could shit on me.
That's a pretty fair trade.
I mean, first of all, that's got to be illegal for them to be doing that in the first place. Like even if they triple checked to see if there's no boats underneath, like it's not every day you see people just pouring their shit into the Chicago River.
That's a pollution fine, my friend.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. That's
you
so
talk
gross.
about this at length as you could see.
Oh my God. No, good for them. Good for those people.
Happy birthday.
Good for them.
I really want to know what the actual number is, because there's no way 300,000 is accurate.
That's per Wikipedia, dude, and that's never wrong.
They did not have very good lawyers.
No, Jesus. I've been watching Suits lately, and I feel like everything you start at like 5 mil and then balloon from there. You find some underlying piece of evidence, and then next thing you know, you own the. I would own the Dave Matthews Band if I was 8 years old when I got shit on.
I think this happened in like the mid 2000s too. So
2004.
Dave Matthews Band was like peaking at that time.
Yeah.
The day we'll get into on this day. The day before that, Greg Maddux won his 300th game. So
that's not so shitty.
No, that's not. But I think we talked about that last week. Wait, do we? I always forget. Do we do on this days or numbers first?
Numbies, dude. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Max. You want to kick it off?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with one that was news to me while I was researching before this episode. Bill George, former Chicago Bears linebacker.
So that is that the only number 61 for the Bears you could find?
Yeah. So they say you can't trust a guy with 2 first names. I trust Bill George. It says he was largely credited as inventing the middle linebacker position. This guy invented being a middle linebacker. How cool is that?
Is this guy? So his numbers are tight. Is he a Hall of Famer and we just don't know it?
Yes. Yeah. 8 consecutive Pro Bowls. Landed in the Hall of Fame in 1974.
Wow. Whoops.
Yeah. Bill George.
Have you heard of him before today?
No.
Okay, so it's good thing we host a Chicago sports podcast.
All right. That's why we do numbers.
That's why we do numbers. We're literally educating people every day.
We touch them all.
All right, And from one Hall of Famer to another, kind of, not really. Number 61 on the Blackhawks, Riley Stillman. Couldn't be the farthest thing from a Hall of Famer.
What position does he play? Did
He's
he
a
play?
defenseman. He's pretty hot. Pretty good looking.
That's what really matters.
Here's one. Here's a fun one. Number 61, Braylon Marquez.
Yeah, the 1 inning wonder. Who knows if that guy's ever even going to get back to the bigs? That guy's just flailing around the minors. Who knows what's going on with him? This is a fun one. No, I know you've never heard of it. This is just a cool name. Babe Phelps.
Yeah, I saw that.
With
Just
the
noticed
Cubs
that.
in 1933 and 1934.
I like that one. How about Ryan Kalish?
Yeah, that's a blast from the past.
That's like a. You can't even ask that at trivia as like a trivia question in a bar because no one would know that he played.
Who wore number 61? Or just who was Ryan Kalish? People wouldn't fucking know who that is. How about this for the Sox? I think last week we had a Frankie Montas, a former Oakland A, and this week we have Chris Bassett, or
Yeah,
number
you
61 in
beat me to it.
2014.
So did the Sox draft him?
Oh, now you're asking the hard-hitting questions. Yes, in the 16th round out of University of Akron. He's what's Akron's mascot?
Zip, Akron Zips.
That's racist. Come on.
That's what they are.
No, I know. I forgot about that. I was
You
thinking
went
Rockets.
there, not me.
No, Akron.
Been watching too much Gran Torino.
Oh no, isn't Toledo the Zips?
I'm pretty sure it's Akron. I would bet money on it.
Tell you what,
Toledo's
dude.
the Rockets. Toledo's the Rockets. Okay, you win.
Thank you.
Oh, was that Notre Dame game that we bet on? Is that against Toledo or Akron? Where they scored 30 points in the fourth quarter to hit the over this year.
It
was one of those two. You were there.
I don't remember. I feel like it could have been like Tulane too.
Ty, look it up. What school did Notre Dame play from
Just
the
look
MAC?
up their football schedule.
From last year?
Yeah, in early September.
It was like either Akron, Toledo. It was probably Toledo. I think it was.
Shit, I don't know. I honestly couldn't remember. All right.
Chris Bassett's going to be pitching in the playoffs this year, though.
Yeah, the Mets are wagoon. We're gonna have to have Tony and
Toledo.
Andy. Toledo. That's
Okay.
I don't even know what I said. I know
Toledo
I didn't say
Rockets.
Tulane. The good old Rockets. We're gonna have to have Tony and Andy on for our postseason predictions. Remember last year when we were doing it? I got so high I literally just skipped the whole thing.
Yes.
I forgot the exact reason why they came on.
This is not Chicago sports related, but Roger Maris hitting 61 home runs in 1961.
I actually had that written down too. The movie 61.
Yeah, that's a fun 61.
That's a good movie. Did we do the Bulls don't have any 61s?
No,
I didn't think so.
Did you know Roger Maris that broke Babe Ruth's single season home run record?
Yeah, that's 61st home run.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Have you never seen the movie 61?
I've never seen it. Don't come at me about movies I've never seen. You just said you've never seen Field of Dreams.
You haven't? Dude, that's criminal.
Yeah, and the only reason I watched it because I'm going to the game on Thursday.
That's criminal.
It's an okay movie. I'd give it probably like a B or maybe a B plus if the teacher was hot. So
you're gonna have to report back about your experience at the game.
I have a feeling it's gonna be like just a steamy one, and I'm gonna be sweating through my shirt.
Just give us the ins and outs.
I'm gonna be doing
dude.
The ins and outs. All right, let's go into some on this days here. So August 12th, 2018. David Bote hit the walk-off grand slam on Sunday Night Baseball. Matt Vasgersian on the call. Santa Maria. It was phenomenal. Max, do you have any recollection of watching this game?
Yes, sir. I was watching it at my apartment in Wicker Park. I thought David Bote was going to be something after that. That was probably the highlight of his career.
Ty, and I know you're a diehard Cubs fan.
Yeah.
If you were to get any person's jersey on the Cubs, who would it be and why would it be David Bote?
Because he's handsome as hell, probably.
No,
No,
he's not.
no, I don't know.
No, he's actually ugly as hell.
Answering that question with anything other than I wouldn't get his jersey is the wrong answer.
Okay,
Yeah.
well there you go. I wouldn't get his jersey. You know whose jersey I would get? Corey Patterson. So there
Wow,
you have it. There you have
that's a. I don't know if
When you
I
pull
was
out of your closet from like 5th grade.
it.
and it's like a belly shirt on him. I don't know if I was gonna expect Corey Patterson to come out of Ty's mouth ever.
Get
I'm
him on the
glad it did.
podcast.
That's an awesome throwback.
And that
right
one
there.
literally just caught me in my tracks. That was crazy.
How about, I know we're doing on this days, but how about Jason Heyward not playing any more games in a Cubs uniform?
On his birthday. Today's his birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
On this day.
On this day,
That's
August
a,
9th, 2022.
That's it's quite the birthday gift that Jed gave him. I mean, I don't blame Jed in the slightest. Jason
No,
Hayward
you can't.
hit himself out of the infield. Like, it's unbelievable. This
And
guy's
like,
so bad.
do you feel
This
bad for the guy? Probably not, because like he's made
No.
175 million. No one's really been that mean to him. He's probably gotten booed here and there, but
You're obviously not on Twitter.
yeah,
There's
he
people
shouldn't
people in
be
his
either.
first couple years were tagging the Chicago Police Department saying he was stealing from the Cubs every day. Every ground out, people were tagging the police. It was probably the most outrageous thing I've ever seen. And pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, it's
The
but it's
speech
funny.
though, the speech.
It's funny because then yesterday when the news broke that he was
On
getting
the shelf.
released, and now the exact people who are like, this guy cannot be fucking playing, he sucks, and they release him, they're like, oh well, you know what, he's a really great guy, and it's like, hey, do a complete 360, and they're just like sucking him off.
I think
Double
they're
oysters.
just happy that he's gone. So now it's time to be nice.
Yeah, I don't know about that. He's okay. He's a good guy. He means
Good guy.
well.
Good guy.
He means well is what I'll say. The next one we have here is, let's see. Oh, this is a White Sox one. We don't do too many Sox ones. This is August 14th, 2008. Jim Thome, Paul Konerko, Alexei Ramirez, and Juan Uribe last 4 straight home runs against the Royals. What's the, like, I feel like you never see it even back-to-back home runs anymore, let alone 3 or even 4.
I specifically remember the Cubs hitting 3 in a row. Can you name the players who did it?
What
Derek
year?
Lee, Sammy Sosa, and was it Moises Alou?
They might have, but I have a different back in mind.
I'm
Got a
thinking-
year?
It would have been
2004.
like 02 or 03.
I'm thinking Derek Lee, Sammy Sosa, and Michael Barrett in
You're in the wrong part of the order, my man.
2004.
Alex Gonzalez, Kerry Wood, and Mark Grudzielanek.
Did they?
Yes, look it up.
No shit. Wait, so how about this is
Just
another
when we were trying to do a Sox on this day.
Yeah,
when we were
dude.
doing the Sox
How
on
the
this day.
fuck?
And and just like that, we're back on the Cubs.
That was very short lived.
No,
Hearing
so
all those names though kind of rocked me up, dude. Like fucking the heyday of the Sox.
Yeah,
that shit low key
We-
pump your dick.
4 home runs in a row is ridiculous. That's like some slugfest stuff.
Great
Video
game.
game,
Great
video
game.
game type stuff.
Didn't the Cardinals have 4 in a row this year? I think a couple
Did
of
they?
weeks ago, actually. But yeah, it's still crazy. You never see back-to-back home runs. I feel like you don't anymore. I looked this up last week, I think, or maybe, pardon me, last week, yesterday. So August 9th, 2001, Sammy Sosa hit 3 home runs against the Rockies. August 10th, 2002, Sammy Sosa hit 3 home runs against the Rockies.
Wow.
Damn. That's crazy.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
Yeah, a year
So I
later.
told that
It's a
telling that
trip
to
around the
people,
sun.
nobody was impressed. Not a single person.
I'm pretty impressed.
I thought that was like amazing. I was like, get the fuck out of here. He
Yeah,
did
they're
this
probably
twice.
like, nah, steroids. Yeah.
We're living in a simulation, dude. That's all it is.
I guess
That
nobody really cares
that
about sports like I do. So.
trifecta of home runs the Cubs hit in like 02 or 03 is literally a core memory in my head.
Ty, can you please find this? Can you find this back home run.
Yeah.
Look up like September 15th, 2004. Go to YouTube.
YouTube, huh?
Go to I was gonna get off the rails there. Yeah, go to YouTube.
Get off the rails there.
No, I'm staying on the rails. While you're looking that up, we'll look at the
September what? 15th?
15th. Yeah. We'll look at the last on this day, August 17th, 2003. The Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne, makes his presence known with his unbelievable version of the seventh inning stretch. Him and Sharon, they literally were like on crack and mushrooms. They literally probably had every drug known to man inside of them, and then just belted the stretch in front of 40,000. Probably one of the most like strenuous feats that they've ever had. Like, it's pretty remarkable.
It was really botched, right?
It was so fucked up. They were like, it was like, hold your tongue, then get blackout drunk, and then start singing it.
Ozzy Osbourne, very underrated and one of the best ever.
And then do a bunch of heroin.
What date did you just give me to look up here? September 15th, 2004?
I found it. I'm right.
All right. You're right, dude.
Okay, here we go. I actually found a tweet from a friend of the program, Tony Andracki. And it turns out, here we go. On this date in 2003, so this was, I don't know why the date is in Spanish, but it looks like the 24th of June, maybe. The Cubs crushed 6 home runs in a 9-1 victory over the Brewers. Sammy Sosa homered twice, Corey Patterson, and then Grizzlonic, Gonzalez, and Kerry Wood all went yard. Patterson and Sosa went back-to-back in the first inning. Wood, Grudzelanek, and Gonzalez hit 3 in a row in the 6th inning.
And who is this against? Or what was the date?
It looks like June 24th, 2020.
Yeah. That is correct. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Kerry Wood also went 7 innings with 8 strikeouts and hit a fucking tank.
I mean,
Jesus. Decent afternoon at the park, I guess. I'll take it.
obviously 2016 is the best season of all time as a Cubs fan, but 2003 is like right there.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, shit, it really is, but
Until you get to the 8th inning of, well, we won't go there.
no. Please just don't. All right. Let's jump into some Bears coverage. What are we thinking with this Roquan situation? He wants out. He notes apped all of us with a trade. Is he gonna get it? I honestly think they're gonna sign him. Like, why would they not? They're just gonna be like, all right, here, you want $20 million a year? Like, all right, here you go. And if not, then you're gonna get a fucking haul in return, and that's actually probably better.
Yeah, he kind of put the ball in the McCaskey's court in his statement, basically saying
put his balls in their lap.
Yeah, saying how it's clear that the new regime doesn't want him there, but like, and just ripping on them for, handling it all wrong. But then right at the end, he says something like, maybe the McCaskies can salvage this.
Yeah, I think it's.
Which they won't.
I don't know if posturing is the right word, if that would be even the right phrase to use, but I don't think the Bears start week 1 without Roquan. I think he'll be there. I think they'll come to an agreement here.
Okay. I am actually surprised by this confidence from you.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I just feel like you're normally flying in here like, oh yeah, they're gonna fuck this up. He's gone.
Well, did you? This actually is a good point. That is a good point. I do that. I know we were texting about it a little bit earlier, but did you see my tweet today about all the athletes that have left Chicago since 2020?
Yes.
Can I read that off just for the folks at home?
I guess.
So Chicago athletes to leave since 2020. Anthony Rizzo, Chris Bryant, Javier Baez, John Lester, Yu Darvish, Kyle Schwarber, Carlos Rodon, Craig Kimbrell, Khalil Mack, Allen Robinson, Akeem Hicks, Kyle Fuller, Corey Crawford, Alex DeBrincat, Kirby Dock, Duncan Keith, Brent Seabrook, and Brandon Hagel. And that's not to include
Jason Heyward too.
Jason Heyward. Well, he's still on the roster. The Cubs tweeted happy birthday to him today. And this doesn't include Robert Quinn, who could be traded, Roquan Smith, who could be traded, Wilson, who as of a week ago, was supposed to be traded. Same with Ian Happ. And then Jonathan Tays and Patrick Kane. And then I forgot, I actually did forget our king. So I threaded a gif of him, Mitch Trubisky. He's also gone. And that's probably the one that hurts the most, to lose Maserati. It's just what a shitty era.
You're telling me Trubisky hurts more than Duncan Keith and Brent Seabrook?
They're both retired now, so yeah.
Save that clip.
Well, I'm just saying, like, as of this second, yeah, they're just they're retired now, so like they're not playing.
Yeah, I guess.
There's
not
for that reason. Not
pause. Not.
I mean, I don't think they. It's literally kind of a double-edged sword because, like, if you don't re-sign them, you should trade them so you can get, recoup draft picks and get some sort of haul in return.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, they are going to be one of the worst teams in the league this year, regardless of if Roquan's on their team or not.
Exactly. So what's the point of? But I shouldn't even say that because he's 25 right now. I think if you could resign him, you resign him at all costs. I'm not saying I don't think it's better to trade him than to not resign him. But if he also is, you're gonna overpay by like $5 million a year.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, dude, you're 25. Like, I know in linebacker years, you're not playing till you're 31, 32.
I'm not sure why, but I trust Ryan Poles. I think he'll handle it the right way.
I mean, have you seen all the receivers that have gotten hurt already? And Keel Harry, I don't even know what Pringle's first name is.
Byron. Well, it sounds like they need
I'll just say Bryson.
Strength and conditioning coach.
Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe Poles needs to lift more with this guy to see that he sucks. I mean, iron sharpens iron, right?
Damn right, dude.
I saw a video, like a tweet today from the Seahawks. It was DK Metcalf going up against like one of their best cornerbacks. Yeah, and the caption was "Iron sharpens iron." Thought of you.
Was that the caption? It was me.
Yeah.
It was actually I posted that. Iron does sharpen iron. Did you see Danell Mooney's one-handed catch?
Yeah, I did. He's gonna be sick.
Okay, but here I come, negative Kyle. I think he is gonna be good. At the same time, he's not gonna be
put on like 10 pounds, I think.
I just think if he's your number one, he's a good, if he was with Mahomes, he'd be like a great number
Block
3
guy.
Great number 3, number 2, yeah. Or like with Aaron Rodgers, he would make Randall. He'd be like the best version of Randall Cobb,
Yeah.
But as a number 1 outside receiver going up against the top corner on the other team each and every week.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get creative with him. I think they need to use him almost like a Debo. Like you're not gonna hand him the ball, but you could give him he was getting pitches in the backfield, do little screen plays underneath routes.
Yeah, no, that's utilize him in a similar sense where you're getting the ball in his hands in creative ways.
Get him in space.
But you're not running him you're not doing a halfback dive with Danell Mooney up the
right.
middle.
No.
I mean, you could. That'd be kind of fun, I guess. I don't know for who, but
if you want to see murder, sure.
We'll try to keep him outside the tackles.
But we got week 1. Let's see. What's the spread on this first game? Who are they even playing?
Niners.
No. And
in preseason?
The Chiefs. Nagy. Holy fuck. Nagy.
Revenge game.
It is a revenge. It's a revenge, not even for him, it's for us. Oh damn, dude. There's football on starting on Thursday. That's phenomenal. Are you kidding me? I'm in heaven.
Is this Iowa?
No. By the way, that clip is so corny. He's like, no. It's Iowa.
It's even cornier that you just called it corny. Get it?
Yeah. No, you're right. And it went right over my head. Couldn't even make that up on the fly. Yeah, Bears are 3.5 point favorites
against the Chiefs.
Here, I'm gonna give everybody a little pick at home here. This is your free pick of the week from us.
I can't imagine
Bears minus 3.5.
I can't imagine
doesn't make any sense.
the Vegas guys trying to set preseason lines like that. That has to be like the scariest thing for them because they have
Right.
no idea what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like 21-3 Bears, or it could be 47-3 Chiefs,
Right.
and no in between.
And no one would bat an eye.
All right, here, this is another fun one. What guess the total for the game?
48.
34.5. Two,
I was
you're
gonna
two
say-
pennies off.
34.5.
Yeah.
So they're expecting anemia on offense.
So they really don't have faith in the Bears receivers.
Right.
I'm looking at these totals. Oh, you know, I bet it's because shit, that's actually one of the higher totals too. Like Ravens, Titans is 31.5. Cardinals, Bengals is 31.5. Niners, Packers 33. Like they're everything. The highest one I've seen is 36. So
You don't
that's
think I'm
cheap
gonna-
pennies total.
You don't think I'm gonna put a parlay in and hammer the over and just parlay all the games
Every game and none of them hit.
and none of them hit?
And then they
Yeah, that's a good idea.
there's a clause in your betting if you have a 10-team parlay and none of them hit, you lose what you were supposed to win.
Nah, I don't like that. It's a bad
Yeah.
idea.
I do. Yesterday when it was really shitty out, it smelt and it felt like fall. It was phenomenal.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's the time of year where you like football's right around the corner. You are excited for it.
Yeah, I'm putting clamps on my nipples already. It's football season. I can't wait.
That's one way to put it.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about this Field of Dreams game. So Cubs Reds, could Major League Baseball have asked for a worse matchup?
Like, did they just draw names out of a hat, or how did they do that?
I don't know, because they picked these teams last year and
Mistake.
they knew they were going to be bad,
Right.
right? Like, why the fuck did you pick them? I mean, for fuck's sake, they had Patrick Wisdom on the graphic.
Oh,
Like
Local
it wasn't
legend.
like they had. They didn't even have. Maybe they had Wilson, but as of a couple weeks ago, when they promoted the game, they had Patrick Wisdom on the graphic. Like, come on. what are you
last
doing?
year's game was electric.
I
Two
know.
good teams.
You
though.
go from White Sox Yankees, where the Yankees hit 2 home runs, I think, in the ninth to take the lead, and then Tim Anderson hit a walk off in the
Walk-off.
ninth to win it.
into the corn.
Yeah.
Plus,
Like,
it
how
was
do
the
you-
first one. Like, you can't really top that. You know.
Thank you. That's what I was saying too. Like, what the fuck?
No, it's not
Cubs-
special.
Cubs
Maybe-
Reds.
Maybe that's what they said. They're like, we're not going to beat this, so let's just throw shit at everyone.
I really think we're gonna like zig and put 2 more good teams in there, maybe like Cardinals, Red Sox or something. Nope.
I kind of
We're
like
gonna-
it.
We're gonna zag hard. We're going Cubs Reds.
There was like a board meeting about this. 12 guys in the room, and one guy proposed this. I respect it a lot more now.
Yeah, this is probably the guy who created the West Coast offense too. Just the
Just
visionary.
throw shit at the wall until it sticks.
Yeah, this guy was part of the Dave Matthews Band. He's like, you guys throw your shit at the wall.
Throwing mine off the bridge.
Yeah, throw mine into the river. No, I think it's one of those events now. It's kind of like the Winter Classic for hockey, or I mean, like the All-Star game for baseball, where it's pretty cool to watch. But
You know if tickets are more or less expensive this year?
I couldn't even tell you. Ty, I know this is we're testing you. We're really putting you to the limits here.
I
Can
know
you find
last
out-
year people were paying like $1,000 to get in.
Stop.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
The Field of Dreams game?
Yeah.
I mean, it has, just based on everything we talked about, it has to be less.
Oh. I don't know what I did. 3 straight hits. Cubs 4-2, or they're losing 4-2. But
$708 is the cheapest on SeatGeek.
oh my god, that's outrageous.
Can't
To see
imagine
2
that.
teams. Here's another one I want you to find. Who's starting for the Reds? I think it's Drew Smiley for the Cubs.
Oh my God.
When's the game?
Thursday.
See, that should have been a requirement. Like post All-Star break, these are 2 like of the worst teams in the league. You guys have to line up your aces for this game. we're gonna give you this game, you have to line up your aces.
Yeah, I mean, at least the Reds have like a decent staff, kind of.
Right.
They have Tyler.
Castillo.
No, the Reds, not the Cubs. The Reds have that Hunter Green, Aaron Ashcraft or Garrett Ashcraft. But here, I'm looking it up, and it couldn't have been like a worse matchup. It's two lefties, Nick Lodolo versus Drew Smiley. Drew Smiley
See,
is
this is sounding like an Iowa Cubs game.
both these guys. Fun fact: both these guys have definitely pitched in an Iowa Cubs game this year. I know for a fact they have.
But they're not far. They're not far from home. In this Field of Dreams game.
I don't know. I'm probably just gonna. I have a theory that in these big games where it's like just a one-off game, the MLB just juices the shit out of the baseballs, and they're just like, all right, let the over hit.
In this one, for sure, that's probably what they should be doing.
Here, so Ty, I want you to make some funky graphic. Our two absolute locks of the weekend: Cubs Reds over. I'm gonna say it's 8.5, or I'm gonna say it's 9. I'm gonna say it's 9. I don't know what it is. The line hasn't been released yet. So Cubs Reds over 9 minus 110. Does that sound good? And then Bears minus 3.5 minus 110. Locks.
Parlay those.
Parlay those. Buy a house. Don't get shit on. What is you think there's like anything like last year Kevin Costner came out of the corn? You think they have any MLB has any tricks up their sleeves this year?
I don't know. I mean, like if they're gonna do this every year.
This year they have his wife. She walks out of the corn. Karen or Annie, whatever her name was. Is Karen the daughter?
It's hard to say.
Annie was the.
You just watched it, so
yeah. I know that's why I'm the redhead. She was kind of a fox. She could catch it.
Wasn't there like a really bad storm at some point in the movie?
Like in the filming of the movie or in the actual movie?
In the actual movie.
Not yeah, but when they were in Minnesota, not when they were in Iowa.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe they'll just like make it rain really hard.
Right.
Change the weather.
Things are getting hairy in this Cubs game here.
Either way, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, I actually was just reading up on it. I think it's gonna be like kind of all-star game vibes. Like they're gonna have Ian Happ and Joey Votto mic'd up talking to Smoltzy the whole time. I do kind of like the uniforms they're wearing too. Have you seen those?
I was about to say, give me your 1 to 5 scale, or give us a grade on those unis.
My only issue is the Cubs are playing the Reds, and the C on their jersey looks just like the Red C. So I'm not going to give them that high of a number. I'll give them like an 8.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't even think of that. I like
confusing
the
for those at home.
For the casual fan. Yeah, I could see that actually. I'll give that a B+ as well, but no hot teacher. That's my.
I'm gonna need like someone needs to wear like the baggy pants.
I think they'll all have that.
So and they'll be rolled up, or you could they have the long socks on. That's a must.
Stirrups, of course.
Absolutely need that.
Yeah, nobody's gonna have their pants on by their shoes. They won't have the long pants on.
So this stadium holds 8,000.
It's that many? I thought it was only like 5,000.
Yeah.
Isn't it only one way in, one way out too?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome.
What a nightmare.
My god. Jesus, this is.
So I also realized Anthony Rizzo missed the Field of Dreams game by like a hair each year because he wasn't on the Yankees last year.
He was. He had COVID. He was
that's right. Home. Yes. He had COVID last year, and then the Cubs go this year.
I know. Crazy, isn't it?
Sucks for him.
All right, you ready to go? I don't know what we're at on time, Ty.
39 minutes.
Too easy. Yeah.
Starting
5. All right, so this is the starting 5. What was the official name? We were gonna say.
Well, you said most disappointing moments as a Chicago sports fan. That can get tricky though.
Chicago sports moments that have pissed you off.
Just
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna make some picks, and you guys tell me if they work or not.
This is the best part about the starting five is that there's no rules, no rhyme or reason. So I've got some moments.
can I go first though? Because I'm not going to be
Yeah.
the first.
You can go first. You can go first through fifth, and we still won't have the same answers.
Yeah, definitely not. All right, I'll start it off then, dude. Kick it off. Kick it on off. Number one, I'm going Derrick Rose's injury.
Yep, that's where I was going.
Yeah, I actually forgot about that one. I didn't even have that on my list.
That's what I was gonna say, and wasn't sure if that would work with this description that we're going with here.
No, that 1,000% works.
Okay.
Max, you can go second.
All right. I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers screaming into the camera saying, "I own you," at Soldier Field.
That was my pick. I was just gonna say Aaron Rodgers in general, but yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to go off that, since you didn't take a stranglehold of just Aaron Rodgers in general, I'm gonna say Aaron Rodgers touchdown to Randall Cobb in 2003.
Eliminating the Bears' playoff chances.
Fucking Chris Conte.
Oh my god. We can make this entire draft about Aaron Rodgers.
Oh man, we might. We just might.
Watch us.
All right, my second pick is gonna be when the Cubs traded the core last year, when they traded those big three.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That sucked. Specifically when they traded Rizzo.
Yep.
That hurt because that was the first. But
yes,
that's
great
what I
call.
thought.
Great call.
Thank you.
We're just commiserating here together. I'm gonna say the Cubs blowing a 3-1 lead in the 2003 NLCS.
That sucked.
I think next pick, I'm gonna have to go with Jim McMahon getting slammed to the ground. Changed his career forever, dude.
What a pick.
Only because shout out
wait.
to the homie one time.
Yeah, hold on. Be a little more specific. When did this happen? You got slammed to the ground a lot.
Yeah, what?
No, the one that. God damn it! Now you're gonna make me Google it, dude.
Oh
He
my
told
God.
us about it when we talked to him
no.
too.
We believe you. Trust me, we believe you.
Yeah.
By the time you
dude.
get to it, it's gonna be fucking Tuesday.
Yeah, no kidding. So take my word for it.
Today
There you
is
go.
Tuesday.
It is Tuesday, by the way.
It is Tuesday.
All right.
So I guess I'm
back,
right.
Back to me. I'm going.
No,
Oh.
it's one more to me, is not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we're lost in the snake already.
Lost in the snake. I'm gonna go. Fuck, what was it? I had it. What was it? God damn, dude.
Oh, Hannah, what was it?
Speaking of getting lost in the goddamn sauce, I'm gonna go Sammy Sosa getting caught with a cork bat. Sammy Sosa, dude. Just let him use the cork bat.
That piss you off?
Yeah.
As a Sox fan, that pissed you off, or as a Pirates fan, that pissed you off?
As a Sammy Sosa fan, it pissed me off.
Oh,
I'm trying to see
Fair.
him
It was disappointing.
hit
Were you
dingers.
more pissed off about him taking steroids or corking his bat?
I'm mostly pissed off that he got caught doing both.
Great answer. All right. Now it's officially back to me. I'm going Cody Parkey double doink in 2018.
So you know what? I wasn't even gonna bring that up because that was
too
just
soon.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Literally one of the best defenses that I can remember. Like probably the best defense since 2000.
You know, people don't talk about that throw from Mitch enough.
And they had the new coach with the gadget offense. Like you believed in it still. It was Matt Nagy's first season, right?
Yeah, he was Maserati Mitch.
God. The double doink. How long was that field goal?
43 yards.
Jeez.
We don't talk about
43
it.
fucking yards.
All right, back to Kyle.
Wow, way to just that really killed this depressing draft. My God. All right, I'm gonna go 2014 Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals when Alec Martinez shot from the point. doinked off Nick Letty's shoulder and flopped over Crawford, and the Hawks lose.
Yeah.
While the Kings go on to roll and win the Stanley Cup. That
Good
one.
pick. I have less sympathy for that one, considering the Hawks were an absolute dynasty at that time.
Yeah. Well, that one sucked. That's more of a personal one. I was there, and I just hate the Kings now. So fuck that guy. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of like really shitty Chicago sports moments. How about I don't know if this one doesn't like make you angry, but I'll just say the aftermath of Bartman. In the sense that like the way he's been treated after like since
I said the Cubs
between
blowing
03 and 2016.
Yeah. I
The
said the
treatment
Cubs.
of Bartman between that time frame. So
Yes.
go ahead.
I actually said the Cubs blowing a 3-1 lead because I didn't want to blame it on Bartman.
Thank you.
Good
Shout
on
out
you.
you. Thanks. Shout out Max.
No, we're on the same page here.
No, I know. No, we're on the same page.
All right. So did you pick 2?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
All right, back to me. I'm just gonna go Garpax. The entire Garpax.
Oh, fuck! I didn't even think of them.
Just one fucking blunder after the next. An awful, miserable, however many years it was with them in charge of the Bulls decision making.
Well, you almost have to. I mean, nobody's gonna mention him, but you almost have to say like Fred Hoiberg too, because not that he was like as bad as Garpax, but he was fucking depressing as hell. He just sucked.
Yeah.
Like he is just a bad person.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good pick.
Back to me. Wasn't disappointing to me, but as a Bears fan, I'll feel for you in this moment. Devin Hester returning the kickoff in the Super Bowl and still losing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that was one of your 16 NFL teams that you root for.
Good one.
Yeah.
I was
God,
yeah.
dude.
If it when it came back to me, I was probably gonna say Bears losing the Super Bowl in 06.
And then my last one, just the Sox hiring La Russa, period.
I mean, he won a division in his first year.
Yeah, it's true. Now he's just falling asleep on the bench, dude.
I'm torn on this one. But I'll go with this. Kyle Schwarber tearing his ACL.
Now you're corny. I'm torn on this.
I said torn.
That's assault.
Oh, I get it. I see. Yeah.
I mean, that's assault. Too soon.
Was that so?
No,
This is the last pick, huh?
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think about like a freak injury that happened, and I feel like there was one with the Cubs that I just can't. And it's not. I mean, I remember Jose Quintanas from a couple years ago. He like cut his hand doing the dishes or something.
Yeah.
How much time did Sammy miss when he?
You're thinking a Aesop choice concussion.
Yes, June 8th, 2003. How much time did Sammy miss when he sneezed and threw his back out? Did he miss like a month and a half or some shit like that? Do you remember that?
Yes, he did. He was out for I want to say like 4 weeks. You're probably right. Probably a month.
Yeah, that sucked. All right, my last pick. Ty, can you read off my picks? I for the life of me cannot remember.
Aaron Rodgers.
I was gonna say which Aaron Rodgers moment because I've got plenty.
Cubs trading the big three, Western Conference Finals, Hawks lose, and then Bartman aftermath.
Oh, how about Jerry Krause ruining the 98 Bulls?
Yep, that's good. I actually want to switch my last pick if I can.
No.
Nope.
I think you might let me based on this answer. No. One trade.
Okay, go ahead.
LeBron James announcing the decision to go to the Miami Heat and toying with the Bulls in the process.
That guy sucks.
You're right. Make that my last answer.
You're right. That's a good one. What do you have for honorable mentions? I'll just say Alex Gonzalez not turning the double play.
Oh, that's a good one. Len Casper going to the White Sox.
Yeah, that one sucked.
I mean, that was disappointing.
Cubs, I don't know if this is good or not. The Cubs just gave up the lead, so there's that.
I feel like we hit on a lot of them.
Spin zone. Harry Carey left the Sox for the Cubs, so we got that going for us.
Water finds its level.
Ain't
Another
that the
Kyle
truth?
phrase.
Ty, you got any that we're missing here? I mean, you could just every Aaron Rodgers moment. I'll just say that. There's so
How
many.
about the 2022 Chicago White Sox?
Yeah, that's true. As a
The
whole,
rest is
how about MJ's baseball career not working out? Because that would have been sick if he was just a really good baseball player.
I agree.
Space
it's-
Jam 2. That pissed me off.
That one could kick rocks.
Yeah.
I
Lori
guess the
Lightfoot.
Cubs losing in the 2015 NLCS.
I'm gonna say Lori Lightfoot and her dispute with the McCaskies with Soldier Field.
Just Lori Lightfoot.
Just Lori Lightfoot. I should have just stopped. I guess I kind of did. Yeah, Lori Lightfoot, her too. But all right, I gotta get going.
McCaskey family.
Best one yet, fellas. We'll speak to you next week. Post those picks, locks of the century.